Deliberate choice, the discipline of priorities, from intention to execution. Introduction. Where vision meets reality. You've defined your vision. You've imagined the end you want to live toward. Now comes the hardest part, turning that vision into action. Many dream of greatness, but never prioritize it. They confuse being busy with being productive. They chase every task, every notification. Discipline begins where choice becomes deliberate, of structuring your days around purpose, not pressure. It's where your dreams stop floating in the clouds and begin to take shape on solid ground. From vision to action. Vision gives direction. Priorities give that direction structure. Without structure, dreams collapse under the weight of distraction. Most people don't fail for lack of intention, they fail for lack of order. The discipline of priorities means asking every day, does this move me closer to my why? It is the daily practice of translating vision into focus and focus into consistent action. The tyranny of the urgent. Every day, the world screams for your attention. Emails, alerts, deadlines, demands, emergencies that aren't really emergencies. The urgent things shout. The important things whisper. Most people listen to the loudest voice, not the wisest one. Dividing all tasks into 4 quadrants. Quadrant type of activity. Examples result. 2. Not urgent but important planning. Exercise, relationships, personal growth, growth and peace. 3. Urgent but not important interruptions. Unnecessary meetings, other people's drama, frustration. 4. Not urgent and not important endless scrolling. Gossip, distractions, waste, and regret. Most people live in quadrant I, reacting, rushing, recovering. The few who live in quadrant 2, planning, preparing, and preventing are the ones who build lasting success and peace. The secret of effectiveness is simple. Live in quadrant 2, the science of focus. The human brain isn't built for multitasking. It's built for deep work. The prefrontal cortex, your mental command center, can only focus on one meaningful task at a time. When you multitask, you don't divide focus, you shatter it. Every time you prioritize what's meaningful over what's immediate, you strengthen your brain's self-control network, the foundation of emotional intelligence and resilience. Discipline, then, is not about doing more. It's about doing what matters with undivided presence. The principle of trade-offs. Every yes hides a no. You can have anything you want, but not everything you want. Highly effective people understand that life is a trade-off game. They choose their focus carefully. They protect their energy like treasure. Ask yourself, what am I trading for what I'm doing right now? You can always earn more money, but never more time. The greatest wealth is clarity. The discipline of planning. Most people drift through their days reacting to whatever comes. Disciplined people design their days intentionally the night before. The 3-step planning habit. 1. Reflect. What went right or wrong today? What did I learn? 2. Refine. What 3 priorities truly matter tomorrow? This nightly ritual trains your mind to wake with purpose and clarity. You begin your day knowing what matters and end it knowing you moved forward. Planning turns chaos into calm. It transforms overwhelm into order. The rule of 3. Each day, identify 3 high-impact tasks, not 30. These are your vital few actions that directly advance your vision. Examples: completing deep work on a major project, exercising for health and longevity, investing time in a key relationship. If you accomplish those three, the day is a success. Everything else is optional progress. This simple rule keeps you focused, fulfilled, and free from the trap of endless busyness. The discipline of boundaries. To put first things first, you must protect what matters most. That requires courage, the courage to say no without guilt, disconnect when necessary, and block off time for deep focus. Boundaries aren't barriers. They're filters that protect your attention, energy, and purpose. Without them, your focus leaks, your discipline dissolves, and your peace disappears. If you don't guard your time, someone else will spend it for you. The 80-20th reality, the Pareto principle, the law of the vital few. Your task is to identify and guard that vital 20%. 20% of habits shape 80% of your health. 20% of relationships produce 80% of your joy. 20% of work creates 80% of your success. Every day ask, what's my 20% today? Then protect it like sacred ground. That's not productivity, that's precision. The courage to choose. Prioritizing requires courage. It means disappointing others before you disappoint yourself. It means saying no to good things so you can say yes to great ones. Every achiever, artist, and leader built their legacy not through talent alone, but through ruthless focus on what mattered most. Courage isn't only about facing fear. It's also about facing distraction and staying loyal to your vision even when it's inconvenient. The difference between the successful and the scattered is not opportunity, it's order. The practice of time discipline. To live by priorities, build rhythm into your days. Morning clarity. Review your mission. Identify your top 3 priorities. Ask, if I could only achieve one thing today, what should it be? Midday refocus. Take 5 minutes of silence. Breathe. Ask, am I still aligned with what matters? Evening reflection. Write what went right, what was wasted, and what you'll improve tomorrow. Awareness creates adjustment, and adjustment creates mastery. Time discipline isn't about control. It's about conscious rhythm, the inner law of order. Discipline is not about controlling time. It's about organizing energy. When your inner world is orderly, your outer world becomes peaceful. That is the quiet power of putting first things first. Inner alignment creates outer harmony. The reward is not just productivity, it's peace. The discipline declaration. I am not driven by urgency, but led by importance. I focus on what matters most. My time is my life, and I choose how to spend it. Each decision shapes my destiny. Key lessons. Don't confuse movement with progress. Focus on what's important, not what's urgent. You can't manage time, only yourself. Saying no protects your highest yes. When your days align with your values, peace replaces pressure. Conclusion. The quiet power of order. Vision shows you where to go. Priorities show you how to get there. Most people drown in the urgent and never touch the important. Move with calm precision through the noise of life. They don't chase time. They command it. They don't juggle everything. They focus on what matters. They live from purpose, not pressure. Because order is not rigidity, it's freedom. And when you learn to put first things first, you discover that peace is not found in having more time, but in mastering the time you already have. The disciplined are not busier than others. They're simply aligned with what truly matters.